Hey, we good here? Good. I'm getting back to work.
Shout out to the House of Highlights,
They were
man.
up and ready to
Game
go,
3.
fired up to see the
We back in
Lakers in
LA.
person in the playoffs for the first time since 2013. And LeBron. Paul trying to get around Drummond, finds Ayton, got a mismatch there.
I gotta give it to this guy, man. DeAndre Ayton is really impressive me in this series. Like I told you the other night, man. This whole series is really a battle in the paint. I don't know which first round matchup is a battle in the paint like this, man.
Gets the 31-point game in game 2 as well. He has been electrifying.
Or maybe even have this much star talent on both teams.
Schroeder for 3. Lakers signed Drummond on March 28th. Has not been with the team that long. Remember, he started with Cleveland. Certainly has not been with LeBron at 8.
They got to do something different. The Suns got to do something different. So they got to put somebody else on LeBron. Mikal Bridges is not it.
You know, I think they tried to throw multiple bodies at him because at the end of the night we saw him guarded by Crowder.
I mean, that's the matchup you would think you want the whole game.
Yeah, but he was pressing him up too much, man. Crowder or Brown was just blowing past him. He made Brown look like he was healthy. No disrespect to Jay Crowder, for real, but he made Brown look like he was healthy. Maybe he is healthy, I don't know.
Gasol, he's a playmaker up there.
Oh, this play right here, beautiful. It's one of those where you think the play broke down.
And take advantage of the opportunities.
That's good defense, yeah. Devin Booker's just Devin Booker, man.
First minutes on the floor. Caruso will be the primary ball handler. He sets up. Good ball movement by the Suns. The Lakers close out well. Ayton, little turnaround. Oh, what a tough 33 minutes. Lakers fans will note that Dennis
Suns was hitting some tough shots in general, man. I give the Lakers and Frank Vogel props, man. They play defense.
These last 2 games,
yeah, they play good defense. They make shots. They just make it tough shots. Like you can't play better defense than what they doing on some of the plays.
Which is way different from the first game, because the first game it felt like everything was they were just getting to their spots. They couldn't do anything about them getting to their spots. At least now they're challenging them at their spots.
Yeah.
LeBron will sit. Kuzma on a feed from Schroeder, and a three-pointer is down at first quarter. Lakers have opened up a 5-point lead.
Oh man, I saw his numbers at the end of the night. I was a little bit depressed. I was a bit worried about his production going forward.
Bro, I'm worried about everybody's production. It's not AD and LeBron.
Yeah, I think he went for like 1 for 11 or 1 for 12. And he would have 4 points. I don't know. I mean, Kuzma do give you defense, so it's not like you could be worried about other people's like offensive production, but you know that they're gonna give you defense. So that's one thing I give everybody on this team. They play defense.
Davis now from LeBron. Short. Caldwell Pope the rebound and the putback. Lakers have the first possession at a 3-point lead.
Call it hindsight, but after seeing this team like 3 games in the playoffs, I feel like they should have made it like another trade. I feel like they need a better 3-point shooter.
I guess you could say that.
Anywhere outside that paint, and 2 more in the paint as Anthony's Booker now. Very low scoring game. Chris mentioned that 11-1 run going back to the
It's called it hindsight because they don't have a true knockdown 3-point shooter.
And a turnover.
Like you can say Danny Green had a bad playoffs last year, but he was that. Yeah, I'm talking about
the Lakers. Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking about Phoenix or something. Yeah, Lakers, they're not the best 3-point shooting team this year. That's for sure. But the thing is, they score. They do score another way. The fact that they could throw that many big men at you and they can get to the basket the way they do.
Yeah, that's where they put all their talent at, big man.
You know when you just opened it up.
I don't know. Andre Drummond's still kind of pissing me off.
He's not pissing me off at all. I think he's doing his job.
But the Lakers are getting it where they can. Caldwell Pope with a loose ball foul there after that play. Now,
yeah, I don't got a problem with DeAndre. I don't got no problem with him at all.
When LeBron and Davis were out.
You said Drummond?
Yeah.
Okay. Johnson for 3. Suns needed it, and they
order for the Lakers to repeat. Does Anthony
You know,
Davis have to
Cameron
be the
Payne,
best
man,
player
he had a
on the floor
really
all the
big
time
game
for the Lakers?
in game 2, I think it was, right?
Yep.
He still comes off of the bench as a spark, like I said, that energizer. But it was the fact that Chris Paul was there that Payne kind of took him out of his rhythm a little bit. But the thing is, Chris Paul's numbers wasn't. It looked like, I don't know how long he played. I gotta check the minutes he played. But his numbers wasn't crazy. Yeah, so he played 27 minutes, had 7 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Which ain't shitty numbers, but still, for Chris Paul, you expect double digits in either points or assists. But if he's hurt, he's hurt.
Cameron Payne's balling right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what his contract looks like, but he's probably gonna get paid because he had to come in and basically play point guard while Chris Paul was hurt, and he had a hell of a game. He didn't have a bad game in this game either. He's about to get paid.
I don't know what you mean by paid.
I don't know what his
I
contract
just
is
don't
like, but
I just don't know what you mean by paid. Like, do you mean like a
like
third
get the
player?
bag. Get like, I'm not saying he's gonna get maxed out. Maybe like a $10 to $15 million a year contract. That's what I'm saying.
So something like Kuzma's contract, which we just looked up last night.
But here's the thing about it.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
After this game, you reach
That's interesting. You think he's gonna get paid by the Suns? Is that what you're saying?
Hopefully.
I mean, I like him with this team. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if they have enough money to pay him, because eventually they're going to have to pay DeAndre Ayton, because he's proven that he's worthy of it with just effort and overall just athletic ability.
Here's a question with the Suns. What do you do next year? Do you keep Chris Paul?
Yeah.
What moves do you make to get better? After a first round exit, when you were the 2 seed.
I mean, probably bring somebody in. If not, it's all good. If you could bring in one more player, that'd be cool. If not, just build with this. Like I said, there's gonna be some free agents out there. If you could bring one in, it's probably not a bad idea. At the end of this, man, Jay Crowder got kicked out, and Devin Booker both got kicked out of the game for just. I think they both got teed up at the same, like around the same time.
The Lakers, albeit a 7 seed, they don't play like one, they don't feel like one. As Schroeder
Yeah, I remember now. That was a real push. When they played it back, I was like, yeah.
Really? Because that didn't look that bad.
It didn't look bad. And then
Till you see it.
Could be wrong. I think that was his second tee at that point. Yeah, it was, because he got teed up for talking to the ref before this, I believe. And then at this point, he got kicked out.
I think Schroeder making this look a little worse than it was. That was a push there.
He got pushed twice.
2 rolls.
Yeah, he got
Booker fouls out.
Oh, and he fouled out too. So kind of the same thing at the same time, but.
Were they shouting?
Schroeder will go to the line. Booker with here.
How are you gonna edit this up for the?
Between these two already. Scott Foster.
I'm literally just gonna cut all that shit out. What do you say?
Plenty of spice between these two already. Scott Foster.
Oh, penalty 2.
Booker.
There were no additional penalties on the play.
Oh, wow.
So Booker ejected.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was I wouldn't expect that from Devin Booker. I'm actually kind of disappointed in him for that, pushing people in the back. That's kind of dangerous.
This is gonna be a heated series. Like I said, man.
Is it?
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's a bad. Like
there's only 2 more games left.
There is no other series in the
Lakers
first round. There is no other series in the first round where there's a battle in the paint like this, night in, night out. Ayton versus AD versus Drummond versus. It's a battle in the paint every night.
All right. Once again, thank y'all for coming and checking out our video. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Go check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. We also have a website called inspiredbyambitionpro.com. Go check us out. We got hoodies, t-shirts, and all that type of stuff on there. Check it out. Once again, thank you for watching the video. Peace out.
Peace.
Inspired by Ambition gear at Inspired by Ambition Pro.